Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another lesson in English grammar. Now, although there are various reasons why people ask questions, the answer that you're going to get will always depend upon the type of question you ask. And so today, in this lesson, we will be studying about types of questions in English grammar. Now, the primary use of questions is to bring out information from the person being addressed by indicating the information which is needed. So that is the reason why we ask questions, to bring out information. And by asking a certain type of question, the person comes to know what kind of information is needed. However, questions can be used for many other purposes, and let's see what those purposes are. It is always not required for getting information. The first type of question, yes and no question. Most of these questions begin with an auxiliary or a helping verb and have an answer yes or no. For example, do you like your new jacket? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Can you help me cross the road? Yes, I can. No, I can't. So if you see that the sentence begins with the auxiliary verb do and can, and when you write your answer, yes, I do. So instead of, starting with the auxiliary verb, you will start with the pronoun and then have the auxiliary verb. Similarly here, can you help me cross the road? Yes, pronoun and then the auxiliary verb. Next one, have you ever seen this before? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. So the auxiliary verb have here, and when you answer, it comes after your pronoun. And another sentence, did you go to school yesterday? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. You can ask a yes or no question using the verb to be as a main verb and not an auxiliary verb. Now, before this, you must know that to be can be used as is, am, are, was, and were. Are you from the United States? So here we are asking it not as an auxiliary verb but as a main verb. Are you from the States? So the answer could be yes, I am. No, I am not. You cannot say yes, I are. Okay, the verb to be will change according to how it is required in a sentence. Next sentence, is this your pen? So is a form of to be, and you'll say yes it is or no it isn't. Similarly, was she in the train with you? Was is a form of the verb to be. Yes, she was. No, she wasn't. So these are a bunch of questions, okay, that you can ask. Yes and no questions. Do you listen to rock? No, I don't. Do you eat junk food? Yes, I do. Does she speak French? No, she doesn't. Does she watch TV every day? Yes, she does. So you can mix and match and make a whole bunch of questions, yes and no questions, beginning with do you or does she, and your answer will be yes, I do or no, I don't. And if you use does, it will be yes, she does or no, she doesn't. The next type of question is the WH question. These questions start with question words such as what, where, why, who, whose, when, which. What is your name? My name is Swapna. So you are beginning with a WH word, that is what. Next, when did you come back? I came back yesterday. Another WH question. Now, Mrs. Paul is my teacher is the sentence you will be given. And depending on this sentence, you have to use any of the WH words and make a WH question. Now, Mrs. Paul is my teacher. Who is your teacher? And your reply would be, Mrs. Paul is my teacher. So you use the WH word who to ask your question. Next question, that is my book. So whose book is that? Another WH question. And so we have WH questions like what to ask about things, where to ask about which place, why to ask what reason, what could be the reason, how to ask about something, how it has happened, and who to ask about a person or people. There are other question words that don't start with WH. They are how many, how often, how far, how much, how long, how old, etc. How are you? I am fine. Now if you look at the word how, it has W and H in it. Therefore, it comes under WH questions. How many books fit in your bag? About 20 books fit into my bag. How old are you? I am 14 years old. Now, it cost 500 rupees. This is the statement and you have to make a WH question. So, how much does it cost? And I see a movie every week. How often do you see a movie? Next question. Tag questions or question tags. Okay. Now, these are mini or very short 2-letter questions asked at the end of any statement to confirm what you are saying, okay, to make sure that you have said the right thing. Now, you trust her, don't you? No answer is required here. This is just a mini question, don't you, asked at the end of a statement, you trust her, to confirm what you are saying. She has been there, hasn't she? Nobody knew the answer. Did they? Let's go. Shall we? Okay. So you trust her is an affirmative sentence. So your tag will be negative. Don't you? Similarly, she has been there will change to hasn't she? Nobody knew the answer. Now nobody is a negative question, a part of a negative question. So your question tag will be positive. Did they? And when you begin a sentence with let's go, your tag shall have shall in it. Okay. Now these are some of your tag questions or question tags like are you, was she, do you, did she, have I, had they, etc. And the other side you have mustn't he, won't she, haven't they, didn't he, wasn't he, isn't it, etc. So, when it is a positive statement, when you make a positive or an affirmative statement, your question tag or your mini question or your tag question will be in the negative. And when your sentence is negative, for example, you are not a technician, are not is a negative statement. So your question tag will be positive. Are you? It is very rightly said that knowledge is having the right answer. When you know, you can answer in a proper manner. But something higher, something more evolved is intelligence. And intelligence is asking the right question to get your knowledge. So asking questions, children, and asking the right questions is very, very important.